Let's see, Wolverines, how's everybody doing? Hope your day is going well. And I wanted to make y'all aware, if you weren't already, that MasterCard and Visa have been pushing their biometrics systems, and they plan to replace credit card and debit card numbers by the year 2030. They said they want to use it at first for making online purchases. And then if the program goes well, they'll just totally do without the physical cards after this. But I don't know, folks. This setting up for the mark of the beast. We'll read through this MasterCard, and I would be interested if you would use something like this. They already got some of it out already. The face fingerprint, they already brought it out, but they're seriously talking about not even using the physical cards at all. So it says MasterCard intends to do away with the 16-digit number on their credit card and debit cards and replace them with on-device biometrics and tokenization as part of a plan to quash identity theft and fraud. MasterCard recently committed to phasing out manual card entry and static passwords by 2030 in favor of tokenization and biometrics, and to replace traditional authentication methods with on-device biometrics for users to authenticate purchases without exposing personal data online. But I thought that's what PayPal was for. We already got apps that can help you prevent fraud if you use that online. But this is strictly from MasterCard and Visa. This is just setting it up, in my opinion, the mark of the beast. The MasterCard biometric checkout program removes the need for retail customers to bring a physical card altogether. Rely on biometrics more fully, with consumers paying for things just with their face or palm payments, for example. And just in case you didn't know what the mark of the beast was, we'll just read this. It says, in the Bible, the mark of the beast refers to a symbolic mark mentioned in the book of Revelation, often associated with the Antichrist, which is said to be forced upon people as a sign of allegiance to a powerful evil entity. With the number 666 representing this mark, it is seen as a sign of rejecting God and aligning with evil forces, and is described as being placed on the forehead or right hand, preventing individuals from buying or selling without it. So that's the mark of the beast. Now, the question you need to ask yourself is, it first they're going to do it with this as far as a fingerprint and facial recognition, and then they graduate to a chip that you physically have in your finger or in your forehead? Like, will they roll it out like this at first and then switch it to that chip that you get in your finger and forehead? Just in case you're like, oh, well, I use Visa, I don't use MasterCard. Yeah, Visa's bringing it in too. Now, as far as I can see, it's just online at first, and then after a while, they'll see how successful the program is to get rid of the cards altogether. They are pushing this no card by 2030 and using biometrics to buy. And even the sellers, you won't even be able to use any other pay, because the people selling you the stuff, they're taking out the regular card payment processing and they're putting all the biometrics processing in it. So who knows if you can even use your regular card at all, or if this is just going to be a big program where you have to convert to the biometrics if you're buying things online. That's what we'll have to find out. They're going to push the retailers that you're buying to update to the biometrics. You won't have any other way of paying it online. But if they don't even have if Visa or MasterCard totally does and completely revamps how you pay things online, you won't even be able to go online and make a purchase at all, because somebody on the other end can't process it like they do now if you enter your credit card online. So now, at first, this is supposed to be an online thing. If it works well, you know that they're going to be pushing it with all payments on a physical card. They'll just do without it. So now I'm sure technology will come out, and it should, where you can maybe use some other secured way for people that don't want to use this type of technology. And I'm sure a lot of people don't want to use it. Now, A lot of people could be like, it's just a coincidence. A lot of the stuff's already implemented already. You see people at Apple Pay and stuff like that, or to get in your phone, you use your fingerprint or facial recognition. I turn all that off personally, but people like it, and they push that it's more secure, and they're taking us there whether you like it or not. That's how it's going to be online, and most purchases nowadays, everybody shops online. So I'd be interested. Would you use the Visa or MasterCard biometric payment system online if you had to? Would you submit your fingerprint or facial recognition to be able to purchase things online? I think a lot of people will buck up against this, and it's coming. It's said by the year 2030. It's 5 years away. 5 years away, they're gonna have this implemented. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of technology coming down the pipe that a lot of people don't even know about. A lot of people don't even know that a lot of our laws have been switching to this new technology right under everybody's noses. Like, they're gonna have the new breathalyzer test in the cars, just like you had a camera when you backed up. Now they're pushing for breathalyzers to be in everybody's car. And a lot of people don't know that. And it's coming online like right now. Like right now, this year, all the new cars are going to have type of systems in it that has to do with breathalyzers and stuff. And people don't even know, they aren't even aware that our friends in Washington have made it mandatory in all cars. It says new cars produced in 2026 and beyond will be required to have drunk driving detection technology. This technology will allow cars to detect alcohol in a driver's breath and prevent the vehicle from starting if alcohol is present. That's a new law they're doing. New cars produced in 2026, that's next year and beyond, will require to have drunk driving. So to me, yes, you want to cut down on drinking and driving. It's always safety, safety, safety. Fraud, fraud, fraud to get you hooked into it. To me, it's just another thing that could break down your car. You're going to have fixed if it malfunctions. What if it's not working? You're running late for work. You run out to start up your car, and you're trying to get to work, and something went bad with the breathalyzer detection technology. So you're late for work. This could cause all types of problems. They're doing these technologies right under your nose. A lot of people don't even know it exists until it's already too late. And to me, it's evasion of privacy, and a whole bunch of other things can go wrong. You know, they want to say, bringing out all this technology, that it makes life easier for people. When you try to get a hold of someone because you have a problem with a payment or something, it's next to impossible because everything is done with either AI, or it's hard to get somebody physical on the phone to even talk to them. And a lot of times the computers and the technology is making things work. You can't even get a hold of nobody anymore. So I don't know, folks. I'd be interested in your thoughts. Next year, 2026, the new cars are going to be required to have drunk driving detection technology in it. How do you feel about that? So do you think it's just another payment plan, nothing to worry about as far as the biometric goes with the credit cards? Would you use it? And what's your overall general thoughts on the matter? The increase in different methods that they're discovering in technology, nothing's being done about your individual rights as far as what the technology goes. It just goes in that direction, and it just seems like your individual rights, you kind of get left in the dust. You know, they're going to bring it out no matter what. And without consumer backlash, they're just going to keep it going. Like I said, I could envision somebody jumping in their car, they're late to work, and whatever this drunk driving detection technology goes, your car doesn't start for whatever reason. Maybe you rinsed out with Listerine too much, and it's reading that on your breath in the morning. I want to know how sensitive this is. An invasion on your privacy, really. But if you want a new car and you want to drive around, you're going to be using it. Not only that, if you want to use the MasterCard and you want to use Visa, you want to buy something online, you're going to be using it whether you like it or not. They're pushing us to it. Now, these companies want to make money. So if they get a big enough backlash to it, maybe there'll be alternatives that you can use. But 2030 is right around the corner. As far as the new car technology in 2026, that's next year. And I could be mistaken, but a lot of the newer models, like the 2026 models, come out in September. Could be wrong about that, but so it's coming. It's here right now. So just wanted to make y'all aware of that. I appreciate y'all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you for clicking on the video, and God bless.
SE. Wolverines!